Hello and welcome to the Clever Fox YouTube channel. My name is Ilysse and today we are planning in my Clever Fox Weekly Planner Pro Premium Edition. And today we're setting up March in my planner. I can't believe that we are already in the third month of the year and we are on the cusp of a new season. There's so much happening in March that I'm really excited about, and this planner is helping me to map it all out. Make sure that you watch the whole video so you don't miss any of the planning tips and tricks that I'm sharing today. And also make sure you're subscribed to our channel so that you get notified every time we share a new video. Let's dive right in. All right, so I have my planner open. I love that this planner is nice and big and has plenty of room for all the things that I want to include. So I'm gonna start with adding in the month and the year. And I decided to use a green pen today because, you know, March, we have St. Patrick's Day and just a lot of fun things, and I wanted a little bit more color today. So we're gonna go ahead and get this dated. Now I'm going to take a ruler and break down these boxes to add in the 2 final days. If you watched our video where I showed my March budget planner setup, I showed another way where you can add in the final dates up at the top, but this is just a second option to be able to keep everything like in order of where it's going. So this would be, of course, the 30th and the 31st. Okay, now this planner comes with sticker sheets. We have fun sticker sheets. So I'm gonna go in and add in some stickers first. So even though I have a budget planner where I list out my paydays and bills, I also like to have everything in this planner as well because it helps me see everything with a nice like overview. Now for the date that we're splitting, I'm still gonna put this here because both of those days are my paydays. I love a 5 payday month. It makes me very happy. Now I wanna jump in with the birthday stickers because March is a month of many birthdays in my life. So I'll take these little birthday cake stickers and we're gonna put these in. This one I'm going to do, I think up at the top because I have something else that I want to write in that day. And then put this here. Okay, now let's write those in. So I'm just going to write the person's name because the birthday sticker indicates that it's a birthday, and I feel like it'll take up just extra space that we don't need. But my brother, we're gonna write something extra because it is his 40th. So it's a big deal. And then we have one more, and that is James's niece, my boyfriend's niece. Sorry, I said James and I wasn't sure if you knew who James was. Okay, so now we have birthdays in. Next up, I want to take an appointment sticker and we're going to do the 5th here for a neurologist appointment. So that is at 2:30 p.m. and that is my neurologist. Okay, now let's add in some plans. So I'm going to create my own boxes for this because again, like I like using pen when I can. So we're going to create a box here, and this is a highlighter. So you get like dual tip on it. Not always great at making them straight, but we can do it. Okay, then I have these are gonna be for meetings that I have, and I just made all 3 at once because they're all the same thing. I probably made them a little bit bigger than I needed to, but they're okay because I don't have anything else to really write down on those days. I tend to really adjust my schedule to make less plans on Tuesdays because I know that I have these meetings and calls. Okay, on the 15th, we are going to a parade for St. Patrick's Day, even though St. Patrick's Day isn't until Monday, but we have that plan, St. Patrick's Day parade. And then on the 24th, I'm just gonna draw a line here because it'll be a little bit harder to make a box, but I can kind of do something like that. And this is to a Devils game, the New Jersey Devils hockey. And then on the 22nd, it's going to be a busy month. There's a lot going on in March, but I love it. I love that spring is going to be here so soon. And we have my cousin's son's bar mitzvah. And then also back to appointment stickers, I have a hair appointment at 5:15. Hair, color, and cut. Okay, we've got a decent amount in, but we're not finished yet. We still have more. So let's look at some of these stickers that are a little bit more fun. And I feel like when you have all of this space up here, stickers are a great way to kind of have that as a little bit of an indicator. So on the first, I know that I'm going to need to refill a prescription. So we can write refill RX. And then let's take Hello Weekend over here. And what else can we do? I don't have any days off in the month of March, so I don't want to use days off, but I actually want to add a little note here for girls' night, and I'll get back to that just while I see that sticker. I also just realized I have one more birthday that I didn't include before, so we're gonna put this down, and this is my aunt's birthday. Perfect. Okay, now we have this little doctor appointment sticker, so I'm going to just take it and kind of put it right here to add to it. You also have like washing, meeting, gym, appointment, little shopping bags, meal icons. There's so many options in here. So I'm going to take these laundry stickers as an indicator of what days to do the laundry and wash the bedding and all of that kind of stuff as well. All right, now let's look at these next ones. I really like this Beautiful Minds Inspire Others sticker. We're gonna put it right there and stop worrying about things you can't control. I was watching a movie the other night and I saw a character who was just so like light and carefree and easygoing. And I said to my boyfriend, I want to be that easygoing and carefree. And he was like, do it. So we're gonna try. We're gonna try to lighten things up a little bit. Okay, just some fun, cute stickers there. Now, for groceries, we are also going to add these on Sunday. However, we're gonna add them every other week. We're trying an every other week grocery thing where we go through, get this to fit here a little bit better. I'll put it here. Try to go through everything in like the fridge, freezer, and pantry and all of that and see like if we can do a little bit less grocery shopping. So Saturday, the 29th, we have his niece's birthday party. It's gonna be a lot of busy Saturdays. And at this point, there are no plans for my brother's 40th yet. He doesn't really wanna do anything. We'll see if that changes, but I'm carving out this date for hopes that we will be doing something to celebrate. Okay, I think that we went through all of our sticker sheets and got the month pretty well set up. I feel like there's a lot going on in here. Now, I want to add in some goals for the month. So I'm actually just gonna shift so that we can focus a little bit more on this space. So I wanna write plan a girls' night, because I think that would be fun. Make plans to celebrate Justine's birthday, which is my friend whose birthday is on March 2nd. Then I wanna write reschedule with Karen and Ned, who are two of our friends that we had to cancel on in February because my brother needed our help watching his kids because he got sick. So I want to do a reschedule there. And then those are gonna be for like plans types of things. Another goal is going to be create a spreadsheet of household bills and expenses. Then finish 2024 taxes. I'm going to write here goal weight. I've been on a journey for a long time of trying to get a better check on, just my health and my eating habits and all of that kind of stuff. Save $1,000. Keep up with office organization. I worked so hard in January to organize my office and I haven't been keeping up with it. And I was really surprised that I haven't been keeping up with it because I felt like I set up so many good systems to keep myself organized, but it's a matter of like sticking with those systems. Now, I'm writing a little bit less here than I usually write when it comes to my goals, and that's intentional. I'm definitely in a period right now of transition. I am transitioning, we're all transitioning into a new season, but I'm also transitioning into what life looks like living alone versus now living with someone and schedules and routines and all of that. And I decided that because I've been struggling with it a little bit, the best way to transition is to give myself a little bit more freedom and flexibility and room and not have everything so strictly planned. I don't need a plan for every single moment of every day. That sounds a little silly as I'm using a planner, but there are certain things that are musts, right? Musts are plans that I already have, meetings that I have, things to celebrate, appointments that I have, paying bills. Those are musts, working every day, refilling a prescription. But all of the little things that happen each day in those couple of hours in between work and going to bed or in the morning before work are really flexible. And I'm focusing in March on allowing that flexibility into my life. And like I said, lightening up a little bit, trying to find that carefree side of me that I used to have before I felt like I was planning every single little thing. So that's it. We're gonna go to things I will do to make this month great. Skills and habits to learn. Focus on not over planning every moment of my day. Distractions to avoid. One of the things that I'm going to write here is spring clothing. I have plenty of clothes. I don't need to buy new spring clothes. That's one distraction to avoid. And the other distraction to avoid is taking on more than I planned to. The normal phrase would be like taking on more than I can handle. I know that I can handle an exorbitant amount of things on my to-do list because I have for a long time, but that doesn't align with my goal of lightening up a little bit of what I put on my plate. Places to go and people to see. So a lot of these are going to be here. I'm going to list them out. Our families, my friend Justine for her birthday, and Karen. And one thing I always wanted to do, and I'm just gonna go back to this because the more I write this down, the more it's going to be in my brain instead of just write it down and then turn the page. Have a more carefree mindset. I do think it's something that I've gotten better at over time, but I also know, like one of the questions that I ask myself is, okay, if I don't do this thing today, what's the worst that'll happen? Is it being shifted to tomorrow? Is it being shifted to next week? Am I neglecting a responsibility? Like really going through those lists of questions to ask myself to be able to identify whether something is a must-do in that moment or not. Now, the notes section on the side, I do typically like to leave this somewhat blank because I want to leave room for other things that come up, but we're going to show you a different way that you can use this section. And this is a little bit less of planning and more of writing about your life. So I'm gonna write here reading, giving myself some prompts. Now my goal this year is to read one book per week. So we're gonna do that. And then I'm going to write watching. Typically I have a show that I'm watching myself, and then there's a show that James and I are watching together. So I'm gonna list this out at 4 too. And I'll write favorite meals, and I'd like to cycle between like 3 that I can cook and then have as leftovers. And then the next is going to be to buy. I'm just gonna create a generic to buy list of anything that I need to refill, especially around the house, like laundry detergent, dishwasher detergent, things like that. So now we just have a to buy list. So while I'm seeing a lot here on the pages, I do think that I set this up in a way that should make this month a little bit lighter for me because that is my goal. So if you are feeling overwhelmed by the winter and everything that is happening as we hit the 3rd month of the year, you are not alone. There are definitely ways to take some things off your plate and remember, if I don't get this done today, what's the worst that can happen? And maybe it means that you do need to get that thing done, but maybe it also means that it can be delegated to another day or even another person. So hopefully you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. You can pick up this planner that comes with these stickers, and it also comes in a beautiful gifting box over at cleverfoxplanner.com. Please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you are not subscribed to our channel yet, go ahead and click that subscribe button and make sure you have notifications turned on because we have some amazing upcoming videos to share with you. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.